Hi, I'm Dr. Dan Shapiro. I'm a plastic surgeon certified by the American Board of Plastic Surgery. I've been practicing cosmetic or aesthetic plastic surgery in the Scottsdale Paradise Valley area since 1992, and that's all I do. I only do cosmetic or aesthetic plastic surgery. I went down to Colombia years ago and was motivated because I think that they really are on the cutting edge of body contouring, and specifically they provide solutions for a lot of tough problems because the population really asks for it. One of the toughest things that I see in my practice are people that are bothered by cankles. Okay, so what are cankles? That's a slang term for calves and ankles that tend to run together with lack of definition. So a common question that people come in to see me and ask about is, Dr. Shapiro, is there liposuction that can be done for cankles? The answer to the question is yes, but I think there has to be some advanced techniques that are utilized to address that difficult problem. I think it's a very difficult problem for patients that have it because psychologically I think they're always thinking about it. It makes clothes a little bit more difficult to work into your wardrobe because I think, let's say you want to wear some boots or something that are tight fitting, sometimes you can't get them over your ankles and lower calf. So I don't think it's to be taken lightly, and there are some specific procedures that do very, very well with cankles. Specifically, there's a particular kind of liposuction called Vaser high definition liposuction that actually uses Vaser, which is ultrasonic liposuction, and very small cannulas to promote skin tightening along with contouring of the fat of the lower leg. And what we are trying to do is to obtain some muscular definition. So I'm trying to see that beautiful transition between the ankle and the calf muscle that does not exist in people with cankles. Now, it's a very, very precise procedure, and I think the results are great, but I try to make sure that patients are committed for this or committed to undergoing this because the recovery is prolonged. If you're thinking about having this Vaser high definition liposuction for the lower calf and ankle area, you're really talking about a 6-month recovery, at least, with some lower extremity compressive garments, and oftentimes people will rent some compressive devices for their lower legs at home. So prolonged swelling really is part of this whole scenario, and I think you have to be willing to commit to that and understand that will get better. But overall, I think that Vaser high definition liposuction is a beautiful procedure for cankles. You will get a couple of small incisions that should fade very, very nicely. It's done in the operating room. It's not a very long procedure, but as I said, the recovery tends to be protracted because there's so much swelling in the lower extremity because you're upstanding most of the time. So post-operatively, I think people are delighted with the results. I know it, and I think that people are pretty blown away when they see how many more choices they have. They're not as self-conscious about their legs anymore. They feel that, again, they have some choices now for clothes and for shoes and for boots. And overall, I think it puts a huge spring in their step. But the best way to figure out if you're a candidate for high-definition liposuction of the lower extremity, including cankles, come in for a consultation, and I'll tell you what your options are. Thank you.